I have no idea if there's anyone watching this.
After running it,
this is the absolute demolition of Green Bay Packers by the New York Giants. Right, okay, I reckon they're gonna. Oh no, they're gonna. Of course, they're gonna go for pass.
And it's over to James
Okay.
Jones. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
That is quite possibly Green Bay's best play of the game so far.
I used to love it when I threw those short passes, screen plays, whatever, and you
Yeah,
get a long run.
yeah, they're gonna go.
Looks good in the stat sheet.
They're gonna play pass, I reckon, for the remainder of the game. They're gonna try to, because their rushing game has just been terrible.
This play set up
So,
by the long gainer.
kind of want to make sure.
Scans the field. It's
Interception. They are throwing those up reasonably regularly. I imagine they're gonna do more. There's one thing about this game that I think is really weird. There we go. Great, 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 great interception sneak there.
Give this defense a little bit of credit. They battled hard throughout the game, but the results haven't matched the effort, and they find themselves in a dire situation. Here as the fourth quarter draws closer.
Well, look, listen, one thing in this league, Jim, you can't give people credit for trying hard. Can't we take that for granted? I expect them to go out there and try hard. They're just not getting it done.
You know, you have 16 regular season games. Is it that hard to get up to the occasion just 16 times a year?
You would think not. One game a week, getting
Oh, big time sack.
The quarterback down.
Took way too long offloading the ball.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
The Giants snap it up at the 26.
That's fine. That can be an incomplete.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Yeah, we'll run
The
verticals.
offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Manning from the shotgun.
Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Ah, 3 and out.
Bring up fourth down after just a 3-play
That is
series.
absolutely useless.
Get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations.
Ah, so
this time the
tempting.
defensive coordinator sends the blitz,
That's so
and they are
tempting.
up for it. They
I might
get this
actually just
QB
keep them
and
on,
get a sack.
because the game is won. Play action pass.
The Giants
shot
not
post.
punting. Going to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, well, 4th and
The
23. Fuck it.
Giants need to get to the 42 for the first down. Launches it down the field.
Oh, completed.
Then the throw pass.
What a pass.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on fourth down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side.
That's
why he goes
incredible.
and they get it.
Odell Beckham Jr. is just the best. There you go. You just throw the ball to him. There you go. If you play this game.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
Of course, in real life, he's not had the chance to do that.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Oh, big.
Drilled as he throws it.
Can I challenge that for pass? That's not pass interference. I know it's not pass interference because there's nothing to challenge. Right, we'll go back to a more conventional rushing play.
The line of scrimmage, the 43.
Excellent player at running back. Rashad Jennings.
Double tight end formation. Jennings going to
Cut through. Whee!
This is brought down.
So it's going to be, oh yeah, 3rd and inches, I was going to say. So we'll go for a dive play. So it'll just be a case of controlling the ball. As far as I'm concerned, the game is won.
There's the offense
the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
That worked quite nicely before. We'll see. This might be a touchdown pass. We'll go for it. We'll see what we can do. Under pressure there. Dardanell's open. Boom.
Manning selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
So I had 30 plays in this game. It's a 6-minute quarter. We are basically there.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Not even a foot away. Second and goal from the 1.
When you get third goal, a lot of
flips.
times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Third and goal from the 1. Oh, almost picked off that time.
4th and goal. So yeah, I'm gonna rush this. Forget the drive goal.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not going for a field goal. We are going for halfback.
Back out of the field here for this 4th and
Well, we're
short
4th and
play.
inches.
And Jennings, and they score again here.
There it is. Sorry, it's not a passing touchdown.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
It's good.
28. Looks like the NFC Championship is coming to East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 28-0.
Yeah, go on, we'll kick it short. Go for the fumble.
Montgomery's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
Injury timeout. Wonderful.
We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting, that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as
Yeah, you can see the stats coming on.
This will probably be
It's not really been
the
a...
quarter.
It's already been a rushing game. It's not really been much of anything. It's been the fumbles, really. I think it's decided it.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. We're heading to the 4th quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask you if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over.
But Ayers has the
Sack on the quarterback.
The defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Right, he's out. I have no idea how he broke his thumb doing that.
Giants official who was unable to confirm exactly what the injury was, but he did tell me that it is related to the upper body.
3rd and forever.
That basically means they didn't record.
Surveys. Pass hits the ground and
Thrown
goes
away.
on the short
They're
throw.
going to punt.
The Packers came into today's game with that renowned, dangerous passing attack. Every team knows that.
Here's the thing, I think.
Now, finally game plan and keep them in check, Phil.
Wow, what a job by the defense. They have been solid. They have confused the offense. That's why this offense is struggling. But also, the offensive line has had some spotty play. When you have spotty play by the offense, the quarterback is usually going to follow.
Oh, big time hit.
Reed is stopped there. The Giants seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Manning's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well,
What do you mean it hasn't worked out?
What he can do about the offensive line has not been as sharp. And I'll tell you what, when the offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose
Well, let's go X post.
The Giants will come to the line. Been an all-around team effort today. The score's 28-0. First down at the 38. He's wide open for the grab. That's reception number 4 for him.
Tick,
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Coming to the line at the 48.
One of the main problems I think with this game is, well, I think the commentary is bad.
A takeaway.
Never mind.
Give credit to the defense for continuing to scrape and claw despite the score being what it is.
That's what you do. If you're coaching your team, you coach them to play it for all 60 minutes. So don't look at the scoreboard right now. Just keep playing hard, and let's see what the score is when this game is over.
Rodgers tackled down at the 45.
Well, they're not going to get 5 scores.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
So one of the main problems with this game is, as well, that because it's all about stats, the stats seem to be obviously for what you'd expect from a full game. When obviously when you're playing in shortened time frame, you don't quite have the opportunity to catch up on those kind of stats. Which means that although you win games, and you're winning games, you know, comfortably, because you're not playing for anywhere near as long, you're not matching stats. So you're not comparable in terms of stats, so it's a little bit deceptive. Oh, they got first, okay. Thank you. That's a drive goal net. That was a real dolly of an interception there. You can see that one again.
Almost assures them of a shutout. Yeah, special game by the defense today, Jim. They made no mistakes, and every time there was an opportunity there to make a big play,
right.
they got it done.
So I have the opportunity now to play ugly. Short drives. Sorry, short plays. Short yards, short gains. Let's see what they're like here.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Chance to get a bit experimental. It's probably going to be New England next week. Or 2 weeks time, sorry.
And it's Matthews bursting through to stop the run. The Giants lead right now. You will see not everything is going their way. Jennings had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you
complete
do, the
4
defense
passes.
will have everything on their side.
Second down and 12. Jennings got it on the handle. And Jennings is brought down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
I like 4 verticals.
Run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Right, so Randall's going to be the
Manning
runner.
will take the snap from the shotgun. Looking across the middle, and Cruz is got it.
Victor Cruz.
The Giants are up right now. The big reason why is the
Season rank.
is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great. But today, they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating year for this offense.
Because it's like 6-minute quarters.
Only 2 minutes remain in this one.
Yeah, and it's a win. So let's
First
just...
down, offense ready for the snap.
Let's get 4 completions.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And Manning's
Oh,
pass
come
will be
on.
Bad
incomplete.
job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you throw the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
That's Manning and Cruz combining.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Let's chew a bit more clock.
Now 1st and 10. Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball.
I don't even want to hear about it if they score here. They're running up the score. They're winning big. They're down near the goal line. They're probably going to run it. You know, on defense, you're allowed to compete too and stop it.
The line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Yeah, it's a whooping.
Impressive showing today, and is almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Oh, who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
The Packers, at this point, just looking for something positive to go off, as they haven't been able to get anything going their way today. The score's 35-0.
5 touchdown blowout.
He's going to start his return. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Packers offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride, and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with. Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
1st and 10. Interception.
Well, now no fumbles, but I picked up an interception, which is better. And that's it.
That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance.
Yeah, it's done.
And that time, the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The Giants
So,
offense
Odell.
takes the field, and what is, in essence, an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim. We were winning that game out there late in the game, too. I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
The Giants
Yeah,
are
I'm
gonna
calling a
burn
timeout.
the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down on the way.
Called a timeout.
They
Just,
bring in the extra tight end. Manning's looking to go down the field here. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. The Giants will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running ready for action coming out of their timeout.
This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
First and goal. Here's the handoff. That picks up about 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
This will be it. Last play of the game. Last play of the game. We'll get past the 40 point.
Things up here. Second and goal at the 1. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
Well, usually I'd say this last play of the game, even though it results in a touchdown, it means nothing. But in today's game, we know Hennessy football. Such a big deal. Somebody out there is jumping up and down over the touchdown.
Lovely.
The Giants with an extra point try on the way. Extra point is good.
Right, 6 touchdowns. That's wonderful. Oh, excuse me.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Montgomery's got it on the return. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. The Giants' defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring, but this defense has been so dominating.
There we go. That's the
What they're trying to do, it's been fun to watch.
Green Bay Packers. Right, they're going for a Hail Mary. All right, I thought that was the end of the game.
First down at the 34. Going deep. Rodgers connects with Jordy Nelson. They started with practice back in July, training camps, all through the regular season. This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl, and they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
We identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
Nice symmetry to that.
Championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think.
Well, there we go. That's the conclusion of an absolute mauling.
Going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Utter mauling. For Green Bay Packers.
So we have a conference champion, and the Super Bowl matchup is now all set. For Phil Simpson and all the crew, Jim Nance saying we'll see you next at the Super Bowl.
Well, that was interesting. Good fun. Thanks very much.